Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Valhalla. Cyberpunk bartender action. Oh, that was cringy as fuck. Fuck that. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Valhalla Cyberpunk bartender action. It's me, your boy. I should clean the chicken buckets she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Got me fiending for some KFC. Haven't changed a song since the first episode. Take a couple minutes more, you know. Oh, I mean, if my boss offered me to take a couple minutes more on my break, I'd take it. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button is jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet, make sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yay, it's open. Great. Welcome to the Valhalla. Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Place that gets you fucked up, mate. Am I stepping into some kind of afterlife? You often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta. Kinda. Yeah. Well, this is a bar. Bar? Nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know, I don't drink food that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavours? Bitter but not too bitter? Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Bartender at a tender bar. I knew I could fucking... We bought that episode or two back. Oh, look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? Our star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that guides you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kiramiki. I'm not good with intros, as you guys know, so should I call you Miss Mickey or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Mickey. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Mickey, okay? Okay. Kira. Mickey. No. Put no spirit into it. Kira. Mickey. Almost there. Kira. Mickey. Kira. Mickey. Kira. You fucking Gillian, you fucking creep. Mickey, Kira. Oh, that's great. Are you feeling it? You feeling it? You guys feeling it? Kira. Oh, there's fucking Jamie. Mickey. Kira, Mickey. Don't you ever forget it. What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Yeah, right. Yeah, fuck it. I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Mate, you're the one that's putting on a concert tonight? I'm one little who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same one you're looking for. What are you doing all the way down here? Well, they're making nice preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer's always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that, isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves with another show in a couple of weeks. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal. That's nice. Over 100,000 is not many. What exactly is? Hold on. And based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Mickey, right? You don't get it, let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Ooh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol free? No, I meant soft as in soft. Soft. Okay, I've got no idea. Light? I mean, try. Depends on what you're asking. You want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. I'm guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Jill would like it though. Your name, girl. Oh, for Jill then. For Jill. Never lose your star. From Kira Miggy. That's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. So, tell me more about this concert of yours. Well, we're promoting my new single. It's called Shine Spark. I say that, but people still look forward to my old single, Your Love Is a Drug. I'm worried I might become a one-note star, you know. Anyways, the tour is called Shining Star, and we've been travelling the whole continent. We sold out with tickets fast, so we decided to give an encore concert after all others are done. Ah, nice. But I'm not going to bore you with details you'll find in tomorrow's newspapers anyways. Oh, yeah. Donovan, yeah. Yeah, erotic bastard. That's good. Got this awesome dress that looks all cat-like. My hairdresser, Agnes, came up with a hairstyle that makes me look like I have cat ears and all. What do cat ears have to do with stars? Nothing, they're just like cats. My producer suggested a bunny though. I see. You know, if I hadn't ended up on stage singing, I'd probably be the one planning the pyrotechnics. When you enter the stage and the sparks start flying, that's magical, you know? You've never burned yourself with those fireworks? I've heard ugly stories from other musicians. No, not yet. I've singed my hair once, but I just went for something short for a bit. People seem to love it. I should go back to it sometime. How do Lilum get longer hair? Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organised, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. I can barely stand like an hour and a half in a concert. I mean, that's if you're sitting down. If you're in a mosh pit though, that's a different story. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love Is a Drug as an encore though. It sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth a ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. tastes like filthy water with cream. Still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it. It was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything better? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. Alright, the order was, I'd like to say, a rabbit? What? Jill, do you want my drink? Like, I mean... Wake yourself up. You're a sunshine cloud. Sounds at least least manly out of all of them. Give her a gut punch, mate. You're a fucking pile driver, mate. Or I'll fucking give her a suplex, can't. Try this. Yeah, this works. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice, thanks. What is this dog? I hope you aren't offended by this question, but... I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kiramiki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-time in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa, quite the change, going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal, it can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Jill? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working, and lyrics distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'll give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Just make sure it's not when Donovan D. Dawson isn't here. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. Feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during the time in the Grand Slam fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That was 3 times faster. How'd you find that out? You like wrestling? The client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you, just kind of remembered it. Ah, see. Take you to a wrestling match sometime, maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss, don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Woo boy! That was day's work out of the way. Should have just gotten that out of the way in last episode, but here we are. Your love is a drug. You know what? Let's buy it. Yeet. Alright, so... Ooh. Let's go to work. Good evening. Oh, hello. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Oh, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on the way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, thanks for it home. Where's boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. I'm gonna make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Alright, thanks. Prepare myself for today. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something that made me stay back in instruction. Kinda stuck. Huh. Went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this. Glass with a signature to G. I assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kirimiki girl came here yesterday before a concert actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. Don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. Oh, Jill bringing out that fire roast. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mum says, if I don't buy it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. The hacking skills. Get the fuck out of my room, I'm hacking the NSA. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You. Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Alan wants a bad touch. Yeah. You give these drinks their silly names. Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humour. Like that girl who keeps laughing over a particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. What was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP. Live action role playing. Sounds more like a nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or a military organisation. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock Fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in mud and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like these? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent a night with someone else? Last night. The cat doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? Oh, Gillian. People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having this warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to their breathe as they pat your head. I still see the shadows in my can't take that. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my uncle, Juan, taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Blah. Ventriloquism. Weird. A weird drink. Yeah, something different. Experiment. Experimental. Uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink. Promo drinks fit that bill easily. Then stuff. 4 of each ingredient. You'd think something so balanced would actually taste nice. You'd be dead wrong, mate. Yeah. All on the rocks and next. Boom, there we go. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh, you know, yours are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know. Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damon is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's a song to somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant a speech they've prepared just for occasions like this. And it's always very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked similar sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. So who was this 4chan? The whole Alice Rabbit thing is a logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual, an untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does, observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet press made up. The antithesis of your usual bogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taken into account. Ah! What did she say? Moth. Ah. There we go. That's not taken into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. It's not trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is. Yeah, you've been delaying my invitation to hanging out sometime for too long. Oh. That. Life of an introvert. Do you hear me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, at this rate I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe we'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 AM, you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big brandtini. Finally, that's the Elmer I know. There you go. Jill, do you advocate that bullshit about size not mattering? Because this better be some concentrated shit just to justify its teeny size. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Ah, shit. Ah! Oh, big brandtini, I just went... Then you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really, most of the time. Oh, neither do I. Why should you? You get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating. That's besides the point. Forget my payment and my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. Yeah. Alcohol's affecting my brain a bit too much. It's not like every day's a thrill. Meet with your client, or... I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once had a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equal small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up up as a disheveled nerd or something, given what they expect to see. I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. No, I'll remember to ask you things about next time then. I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, sugar. Now. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck and that's all my abdomen felt. You normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. Bit of advice. Shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. It's not part of it. But now I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. He usually says. Beer, 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 beer. Ooh, boy, I saw the camera train. Usual. Sure, this'll work. I swear, Donovan, my voice for Donovan just gets different every episode. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? What the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson, I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, your signature on that glass over there. Oh yeah. That big-titted Lilum was here? She came yesterday before the concert. Yeah. Anything juice come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Oh, my love of what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Ah, fine. So, are many of you interns women, Mr. Donovan? All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. Why only women? Do you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. A movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It also sold this weird, fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that shit. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after the emergency heart movie, all of his interns were women for a while. This is why you don't let brats that barely understand what your responsibilities are pick a career. You perhaps know a girl named Kimberly Love Valet? Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she? No, buddy. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share a scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of the group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece, and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. They're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Alright. Bleeding Jane, huh? There we go. Here, simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this is Donna Zane's bar. Is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about that. About the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some bears. 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Donna Zane entered an underground ring for money. She faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards too. And you were there. And I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know she lost her arm there? Can't remember too drunk. Maybe she had a prosthetic then too. I heard someone there suggested that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. That sounds more like just an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Donna, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I know betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Oh boy. Hey. I'm gonna have to cut it short today, guys. Not feeling the greatest. But yeah. If you liked the video, drop a like. And if you're a sucker for shitty content, consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.